Hey guys, it's powerwarp here, and today I'm going to be reviewing the plugin Mod Mode by MrFantasy. And what this plugin is, it's a tool for staff members to effectively catch and monitor cheaters or problematic players in the game. So the first command we're going to be typing is /mod, and it enters you into the mod mode, so you have a separate inventory from your normal one. So, once we're in mod mode, it's a very good idea to go into Vanish, otherwise some of these tools are kind of pointless because the player is going to know that you're there and isn't going to do anything bad. The good thing about Vanish with this plugin is that, say if this is a staff member you're monitoring and they have, I don't know, essentials.star permissions, that means that they can see Vanish staff members using the Essentials plugin. However, if they don't have the permission to see Vanish staff members in this plugin, they're not going to know. So this is like really good for your really trusted staff members. Okay, so the first tool we're going to be using is the infancy tool. So all we need to do is right click the player with the diamond. Okay, so he has a diamond pickaxe in his inventory, and the reason why this is unfound is because he doesn't have any armor on. So normally this would display the armor that he has. And also if we hover over his player head, we have a little bit more info about him, so his coordinates, his health, and also his hunger. Okay, so the next tool that we're going to be using is the Ender Chest tool. And it's very similar to the MC tool, except it just brings up the Ender Chest. So it's like a shortcut for /enderc. So what we do is right click it and we can see, boom, he has 2 stacks of golden apples which are most likely duped. So what we can do now is freeze him. And this means that he can't move or do anything in game, so we can talk to him or leave him there whilst we deal with another situation. And if he leaves the game, you can set a command to run. So say if he leaves the game, you can ban him for a day, or you can give him a warning, or that type of thing. And we can set a config message to remind the player that if they leave when they're frozen, they will get punished. So the next tool that we're going to be looking at is the random TP. So say for example we know that Warpy's doing something wrong and we've frozen him, we can go and monitor on other random players of the server. However, since it's only Warpy in game right now, I'm going to only be teleported to him, but let's pretend that Warpy isn't frozen right now, he's a different player, and we've been teleported to him. And if we want to follow him around, all we need to do is right click, and then if wherever Warpy moves, we'll be walking with him. And the last tool is kind of like speed, and it basically allows you to move around the map very quickly. So say if there's a commotion going on over there and we're all the way over here, we can get to the problem and solve it as soon as possible. Okay, so the next kind of feature of this plugin is the ticket system. So what you need to do is, let's first go out of mod mode and do /ticket, and it's going to bring up a sort of menu, and it's going to explain to the player what he can do and how he can use the tickets. So I'm going to quickly just set the weather to clear. Right, so in order to create a ticket, you need to do /ticket, send, and then the message. I'm going to go on Warpy's account now and quickly send a ticket. So ticket, send, test. And now we have a new ticket called test. So now we do /ticket, responds. And the ID was 1, and with our message, how can I help you? Okay, now, okay, so what this basically does is kind of a really direct way to speak to the admins on the server, and you know, kind of a better connection. If players don't want to go all the way to the forum, they can just quickly do it in game to an online staff member, so they can get help quickly. Okay, so the next command I want to look at is clear chat, and what this allows you to do is to completely remove all messages that are in the chat history on your server. So say for example I'm advertising in game, join my server 9.9.9.9. Warpy sees this as a staff member, he can type /clear chat, and then all of the chat is gone, including my messages. Okay, so we're really going to quickly take a look at the config files, and we're going to change a few messages and a few items just to show you how much we can do with this plugin. Okay, so the first thing I want to change is that freeze message that Warpy will have received when we froze him. It doesn't actually tell the player that they're going to get punished if they log out. So I would like to type, please do not log out or you will be banned. So now when he gets the message, he's going to know that he shouldn't log out, otherwise he's going to get banned. However, if he does log out, you know, an innocent person isn't going to log out, so it's basically going to do your job for you. I don't want to change any of these because these are pretty well set and quite self-explanatory. However, what I have added is this temp ban. So before this was a permanent ban, and I don't really like permanently banning players on my server, so I made this a temp ban. But let's change it back to permanent just so you can see. So ban player, and then I'm going to do 7 days logging out whilst frozen. So that's kind of the essentials way to do it. However, I had a different ban plugin, so I could do temp ban. Okay, so the next thing that we're going to be changing is an ID for our items. So I changed this to diamond, but we're going to be changing it back to book, which is the ID of 240. So now we save, and we're going to scroll down and change one more thing, which is the ticket system. And I don't really like having bold messages on my server. Because otherwise players, you know, they don't notice them as much if they're already there. So I'm going to remove all the bold from these messages, and I'm going to change this to maybe an underline. Okay, so now if we type /mod reload, and now if we type /ticket, you can see our ticket has been underlined, and I've also removed the bold. That's it pretty much for this plugin. If you have any suggestions for the plugin or any questions, let me know in the comments below. All links will be down below in the description as well, and I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you next time. Bye.